6% and we need to make this happen. One take. Hey besties, welcome back to another episode. I know we haven't been here for a little bit. Back. Just don't cuss me out. Don't chew me up. Just relax a little bit, okay? We are back with a fashion video. I missed y'all. I hope you missed seeing me as well. And if you are new around these parts, hey, my name is Keisha with the E, and we focus on fashion, beauty, travel, lifestyle. And if that is your vibe, you know what we want you to do. We want you to go ahead and subscribe. And if you have been here before, thank you so much for tuning back in. I hope you have on your notifications. And that's how you came and you found me today. As you can tell by the title, we are talking about capsule pieces. You know, we are very intentional about building that wardrobe. And since it's summertime, child, we are talking about summer styles because it is hot. I know it's hot where you at. It's hot where I'm at. And we are trying to find a little bit more easy breezy, cool outfits that we can take into these summer months. And you know your girl got you. So we're going to talk about 3 tops that are essential for summer wardrobe. I want to go ahead and break these 3 items down, even though they are very similar, but they all serve a different purpose. So you know how we do it over here. We have at least 3 different ways to style up each piece. Without further ado, if this is something that you are interested in, we definitely want you to stick around, take a sneak peek of these looks, and you know, you can maybe tuck them in your back pocket and bring them out on a sunny day as well. Let's go ahead and get into this first one, and it's what I'm actually wearing right now, which is a cropped button-up white shirt. So the crop shirt is definitely going to serve a different purpose than the regular length shirt. For one, we are just going to talk about proportions, right? Playing on proportions. With the crop, it's going to go well with a skirt, A-line skirt, high waist jeans, trousers, you name it. It's going to continue to give polish. You know, you give this a nice little steam or iron. You don't have to really worry about it just, you know, becoming bunched up and wrinkled. It's not going to give you that bulky, tucked in look as in a regular, you know, button up would. So this is actually going to give you a little bit more shape. And talking about shapes, let's just go ahead and get into this first look. The first look right here, I just went ahead and paired these with some denim capri. As you can see how the crop ends, the denim begins, and it also kind of gives me more of a shape. It doesn't look boxy as if I would have on a regular long sleeve shirt. It gives me more of a shape. And this is so easy, right? You just up and go, run errands, go to the store, go to your kids' games, go to a barbecue, go, you know, family, friends' house, just relaxing, chilling out. If you just want something that is just easy, relaxed, casual vibes, this is it. You really can't go wrong with this look. So the second look, I paired it with trousers, like these linen trousers, and it instantly elevates the look. You see how I went from like this casual, but now with these wide leg trousers, it elevates the look. So now we can kind of, you know, this is more, you know, like brunch. We can do a little day party, a rooftop, comfy vibes, right? And it also gives like more sophistication. Now this look right here, I really like because it is really good on any body type. More of my curvier girls, it's really going to like the top, the crop top is going to slim out, and then you're giving it this shape with the wide leg of the trousers. I would just say for my short besties, I would not go very wide. You know, you just want to be able to give more dimension. You just don't want to give just, you know, short, wide. You just want to have some elongation to it a little bit. Does that make sense? You see what I mean? You hear me a little bit? I would probably stick more with ankle length too, for sure, for more of my shorties. I would, you know, stick right at the ankle to be able to, if you're, you know, gonna wear a sandal or whatnot, to be able to give that little bit more of a peekaboo and to give you a little bit more height. Does that make sense? Let me know if you need a little bit more description. I'll help you out with that. But I really like this look because, again, it's giving easy breezy. You can really pair this with any type of trouser, and it's going to give you just that. This last look, I just went ahead and paired it with like a slip dress. I know we probably have a couple of slip dresses in the closet that we only bring out, you know, after 7, and it's more of a date night, late night type of vibe, just nighttime vibes, pretty much adulting type vibes. But when you put on a crop shirt over your slip dress, it now becomes daytime friendly. You now can go to the kids' games with this on, the barbecue. You know, you don't have to worry about everybody kind of focusing up here. You know, you can just move around and boot and scoot as you please. Just pairing this, you can even pair this with like a little kitten heel too, or just wear it with some flats, and you created a whole new outfit. And then a great thing too about like a white button up, I mean, this will go with anything. If it's a solid or a print, it's going to work every single time. So, and then too, the best part about it is that it's going to show off those curves, child. The crop is going to give you curves if you like it or not, because if you go ahead and you stick with a high waist silhouette, or two in this case, like with a dress that is fitted, it's going to give you that shape. It's not going to come off boxy at all, or you know what I mean, because it's going to crop right there at the waist, and then everything else is just going to form out below, right? And it's just going to give you that shape. So don't sleep on a crop top, babes. If you don't have one, I definitely would invest in one for a capsule piece, because I only just gave you 3, and this is just endless. Crop tops are very, very much needed. I will definitely invest in a white one first before you go ahead and continue on to maybe other colors. You know, very diverse goals with any and everything, and that is what we want in having a capsule wardrobe, is for it to multiply with many other pieces. So crop, that's number 1. All right, let's go ahead and get into this next top that I did not know I needed until I got it. The sheer top will elevate any outfit that you put on, especially, you know, you have on a pretty bralette underneath. Don't put on no bra that have no fuzzies or anything like that. We need something pretty. We need the pretty one out. So if you have a nice black lace bra or something with a little color, with lace, or, you know, a little bedazzle, I would probably stay away from white or like a nude or something like that. You know, you want something that is going to, especially if you got some nice, you know, tan, brown, buttery skin, it's just going to just radiate off of that. Like that sheer is just going to be like a translucent that just shows all the shimmer and all the goodness underneath. So let's just go ahead and get into this first look. Again, like I was just saying, I just went ahead and just paired this with a bralette, got a little lace bralette, and I paired it with some high waist, more like a silk short. I would not go too low with the waistline of the shorts. I think especially having something underneath that's going to be more of a high waist is just giving you that proportion play that looks good on the body type. Went ahead and put on a little kitten with this one. I mean, even if this was, say, vacation, you have on a little sandal, that will also look great. And then too, for me, especially being here in Jamaica, at nighttime, the sheer shirt is amazing because it acts as a protector against mosquitoes. You know, they will bounce right up off that sheer, and you kind of have like a little bit of a arm protector. Even though it's hot as ever outside, you have that breeze that's coming on through, so it's just not like a regular long sleeve shirt, of course. So you also kind of have like that extra barrier as well. Now, going into this look number 2, what I can say about this is that this is typically not something I wouldn't wear this tank tube top and the skirt on its own. No. Body ain't ready for that yet. I just would not wear this by itself. But with my sheer shirt on top of it? Absolutely, I would, because this is like a comfort barrier. I don't feel as just, loosey-goosey, just a little, a little bit more naked for me, my style. It just brings more comfort and more balance for me. So any of my besties, my girlies that are like that too, that's an amazing thing for this sheer top, is that it does add like a barrier, especially for the items that you typically probably wouldn't wear by itself. It gives that extra layer, which also brings me into this last look with the sheer. Now, this is a tube top dress, and I have not worn this dress. I want to wear this dress because, for one, it is so soft on the body. It literally feels like you don't have anything on. Like, it's so soft, so smooth, but my body goals ain't where they at right now for me to want to wear this on its own. No, back up off me. I'm talking about me right now. I am not comfortable with it. So with that being said, I like to have on this sheer top. I feel comfortable with this. I would wear this together. Now I can also show off my little dress that I do like but don't want to wear on its own yet. And it gives me, again, that extra barrier. It's, again, translucent. You can see right through it. So you see what I have on, but it's like, okay, she's a little bit more, it's more elegant. Depending on where you're going, or a nice restaurant, something like that, you probably just would not want to wear just the tube dress by itself. At least for me. I mean, this is just me, y'all. I will probably want to have something over it. So sheer top truly just gives me more confidence in some of the outfits that I did not pull for, that I know that, I have this sheer top. There's kind of like some little itty bitty things that I have that I want to wear that I would not wear them alone, that I now can put this sheer top on top of, not really take away from my outfit. You can still see it, but I feel a little bit covered up and I feel more comfortable in that, right? Because who wants to be out and you feel uncomfortable? That's the worst thing ever, of not being comfortable in your clothes. Totally hate it. But anywho, let's go ahead and get into this last one. Right, so the last top we are going to talk about kind of touches on the first one, and that is an oversized button-up top. Not just your regular standard, oversized. Oversized is very important. So oversized is going to definitely give you a different type of a proportion than a regular fitted button-up shirt. You probably have seen this top over and over and over again. It's definitely a capsule for me, for sure. If you didn't know already, I got this from the Goodwill, child. Don't sleep on the Goodwill for your items, and especially if you like things that are oversized, go over there to that men's department. They have all of the good button-ups. They got polos over there. I have another white shirt that I made into a long sleeve crop shirt, and I love the sleeves. Like, they're so structured in the collar, and I love that. Like, that's what I love about this shirt. And what brings me to say that is, just don't sleep on the items from Goodwill. Like, the clothes were completely different. The tailoring, the structure, like the materials, everything was just better quality then, and just don't miss out on those key pieces. You can definitely repurpose a lot of things over there. Don't sleep out. But anywho, that brings me to say, this white oversized button-up shirt has served so many different styles, so many ways that I just pull for this white shirt all the time. Now, let's just go ahead and get into the 3 different ways that I styled it. And one of the ways is actually something that I have never styled it like this before. New to me, maybe new to you. Let's see. All right, so this first one, it's super easy. I know that I myself, you probably have had this look, and that's just with some denim shorts. I just went ahead and just did a French tuck, just one side in, just put some sneakers in. And again, this is just so easy breezy. Run around town, dropping the kids off, going to get your coffee, going to get your matcha. So easy peasy and still look put together. Make sure it's ironed though. Make sure it's ironed because the wrinkle make you look like your life is wrinkled. So just go ahead and make sure that you go ahead and iron your shirt. Easy, breezy, simple. Now the second look is the one that I'm like, I didn't even know I had this, like, okay, this is a little bit different. So I wanted to, again, play in my closet, just playing on proportions, and I paired this with a corset. So I just went ahead and put a corset on top, and I'm like, you know what? I actually have some shorts that are similar to, or some shorts that is similar to this color. So went ahead and put these shorts on. Actually, I haven't even worn these shorts. It pairs with a top that I do wear, but never pull for these because I had no reason to actually even kind of wear these little flimsy shorts. But pairing it with the oversized white button up and just having that corset, that monochromatic of the shorts and the corset play together, I was pleasantly surprised. I'm like, okay, there's actually a couple different ways that I can play with this. I have many different corsets, colors, so I will be also kind of playing up on that as well. But I was actually pleasantly surprised. You know, that corset cinches in the waist. It gives it that definition. You have that little peekaboo of the shorts at the bottom. And it's like, okay, in the back, it probably looks like it's a dress because I believe that the shirt extends further than the shorts. But it works. I think it works. I actually kind of like it. Let me know what you think about this look. I'm not too mad at it. So this is actually one that I will be, like I said, trying on some different type of looks. Make sure you follow me over on the Pinterest, over on the gram, because that's probably where they will be. And last but not least, this last look, I know we probably have all done it, but just doing it in a monochromatic way. Now, just having your oversized button-up shirt with just some biking shorts underneath. I paired it with these white ones. It's just giving it more of a clean aesthetic. Your bag and your shoes don't have to be the same print to be able to pull this look together. Like, even if you do have a waist fanny, you know, belt is going to accentuate this look. Obviously, you want the pants and the shoe to be able to be cohesive and match each other. But the belt is definitely more of the star in this outfit because it's going to give you that shape. Oversized shirt is not really giving you much shape. So being able to have that belt accentuating your waist a bit is definitely going to give it that look. Also, even if you don't have a, say, necessarily a fanny pack or a belt like this, what I have also used, and just a little tidbit to you, is that if you have any type of detachable, say, purse, strap, chain, anything like that, try and that it's adjustable, I would probably like work with that as well. Like, there's so many different things too in your closet that you're not probably, you know, playing with that also can give you more shape and definition. Even if you have like a scarf, you can tie a scarf around your waist. You just want to be able to kind of give this a little, you know, you just want to be able to jazz it up a little bit, add in your accessories and things like that. Like, this is just a perfect outfit to truly do errands in, like to go shopping, because this is something easy you can take on and off for like clothes shopping, going to the spa, nails done. You know, it's just comfortable and just, it looks put together. Again, main point, besties, is iron your clothes, steam your clothes, just or just throw them in a dryer on de-wrinkle or something. You know what I mean? Like, just taking that extra couple minutes of pressing out those wrinkles is definitely going to elevate any type of look. And there is no pressure here to go out and purchase anything. This is just inspiration. You may have, you know, a black oversized shirt, pink oversized button up, whatever it may be. You know, you can just also pair it and play around with these different things as well and have your own different color wave and color story. So as you can see, besties, all three items that we talked about are very similar, but they all serve a different purpose in your wardrobe. So let's go ahead and wrap it up what we talked about. So the crop button up is all about creating shape and definition. It's that piece you reach for when you want a polished, structured look that highlights your waist and pulls your outfit together. The sheer button up is your layering and elevating piece. It adds dimension, texture, sophistication, while still keeping you cool during the summer months. And lastly, the oversized button up is your versatile piece. It's the shirt that you can transform to any outfit, work as a layer, work as a cover up, creates countless styling possibilities for pieces that you already own. So this is why I encourage you to look beyond what a piece is and focus on what a piece does within your wardrobe. So besties, that's all I have for you today. We have covered 3 different tops with 9 different styling tips. Again, this is just inspiration because the styling on this is endless. You can really pair this with anything, and that was just scratching the surface. So besties, I would love to know, do you own any of these tops that we talked about? If not, is there anyone that you feel like you will need to, you know, bring in to your boutique and your capsule wardrobes? I hope so. I hope again that this is inspirational. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe if you stay to the end if you are not part of the tribe already, and I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, be safe, be true, stay healthy, and be blessed. Bye.